Hello, my name's Alex, music enthusiast, record collector. This is my second YouTube video. Video is gonna be about recent purchases I've made, whether it be CDs, records, LPs, and cassettes. I'm going to start off with some CDs. I have been going to Goodwill recently a lot more, trying to maybe find some stereo equipment or whatever, I don't know. I did find a CD player at a Goodwill in Chico, California that's actually pretty good. It's a Denon 6-disc CD player from like 1992, and it works really well. I paid like $25 for it. It's pretty great. So I've been buying some CDs here and there, and I went to the same Goodwill, and one day they had a kind of cache of pretty good stuff. So this is what I got real quick. I'm going to run through these in no particular order. I found Enya, Greatest Hits. I mean, pretty good. It's called Paint the Sky with Stars. This Anthony and the Johnsons album from mid-2000s. I remember liking this album when it came out. It's pretty good. I listened to some of it. Not as good as I remember it being, and like that glare. But what a voice Anthony has. Kind of insane, actually. Wonderful. Walter Becker, 11 Tracks of Whack, which was... Walter Becker had 2 solo albums. I think this was the first one. I listened to this once. I don't know. I'm not sure. Verdict is out on that. I don't know. It's interesting. It certainly is a full, complete album. And I think he put a lot of hard work into this. Walter Becker is an interesting guy. I'm going to revisit this again later, but let's say I didn't love it. But I think I went in with the mindset of it being a Steely Dan record. It's obviously not a Steely Dan record. It's a Walter Becker record. So I gotta take the Steely Dan hat off, I think, when I listen to that album. Royal Trucks, Veterans of Disorder. Don't like it. Never have. Royal Trucks, to me, are the worst parts of Sonic Youth in a band, basically. I had a friend... really good friend in college who loved Royal Trucks. I just could never get into them, and I've tried numerous times. Classic Drag City band. I just don't like it. I don't like them. I can confidently say that I don't like Royal Trucks. Devendra Banhart, The Black Babies. I guess this is the UK version or something. I don't know. I think it was one of a couple albums that he put out initially. I don't know. Kind of cool to find it. Same kind of thing. I liked this stuff when I was 19 years old, and I don't think I really like it anymore. But it was still cool to find for like $3 at Goodwill. And there are a few tracks on here that I do like. I shouldn't be so harsh. Pogues, Rum, Sodomy, and the Lash, which is a classic. And yeah, I was very happy to find this in the Goodwill. This was probably the best thing I found at the Goodwill. Bonnie Prince Billy, I See a Darkness, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. Will Oldham is a genius. And this is, this album is pure bliss. It's so good. Every track is brilliant. I love Bonnie Prince Billy. This is really good. This is Paul Simon's Concert in the Park. What year is this? 1991. So we're talking Rhythm of the Saints, Graceland, a lot of heavy, I love Paul Simon. Grew up my dad was a big Paul Simon guy. And I want to say that this was broadcast on PBS a lot, along with another one that was like a Simon and Garfunkel reunion show. And, this is good, I feel like a lot of those Graceland and Rhythm of the Saints songs are kind of hard to replicate live, but they do a pretty good job, honestly. And then there's some, Simon and Garfunkel stuff on there too. This is a Laurie Anderson album, Bright Red. I guess it's a promo copy. I think this is her third album. This was produced by Brian Eno. It's fun. It's cool. Laurie Anderson is kind of rad, dude. Honestly. Interesting artist. Married to Lou Reed. And then this one, this is Marianne Faithfull, Before the Poison. This is a 2004 album. And Marianne Faithfull is another artist who is, I never really got into until recently. Broken English is really good. And then she had another album in the 80s. I forget what it's called. What is it called? See if I can find it in here. Yes, this is it. Strange Weather. So good. Yeah, she's great. You know, was great. Rest in power. You can really hear the life she lived in her voice. You know what I mean? Kind of wild. Next up, some cassettes that I got here. And the first one, Richard Thompson, Rumor and Sigh, which is pretty good. Like Richard Thompson, Psycho Street, the closing track. What a song. Kind of wild. Simple Minds, Sparkle in the Rain. These were all cassettes I found at my local record store in Redding, California. Redding Records and Music. The guy has a great selection. Usually always. A little pricey, but not always. You gotta dig for the good stuff. But yeah, I mean, this tape is in great shape. This album is so good. Simple Minds is great. And I ended up buying a couple days later. I ended up buying a Simple Minds record. One produced by Bob Clearmountain and Jimmy Iovine. I forget the name of it, but yeah, it's good stuff. Actually, I always used to think of Simple Minds as just that one song from that one 80s movie, you know, whatever. But they are obviously a lot more than that. I mean, they were a band well before that, in the late 70s, and they changed sort of their entire thing up, you know. I plan to go back further and listen to more of their stuff. I found this is cool, Kraftwerk Autobahn. I paid too much for this, but I'm glad I have it. Anything Kraftwerk is gonna be fucking insanely expensive. It's just one of those things, and it's weird, but it's the way it is. I don't know, but this tape sounds great. China Crisis, Flaunt the Imperfection. Going back to Walter Becker earlier, he produced this album. Go figure. This album is brilliant. If you like synth pop, new wave stuff, which is sort of my bread and butter, I love that stuff. Love it. Eat it up. Can't get enough of it. The good stuff. So good. China Crisis, Flaunt the Imperfection. So good. There are touches of Walter Becker's guitar work on this record. You can hear it, you know, sprinkled throughout. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Imperial Bedroom. I really like this record. Not my favorite Elvis Costello album, but it is very good. There's some real sleepers on here. And, I mean, obviously Shabby Doll, but Long Honeymoon, Kid About It, Pigeon is great. Yeah, good stuff. I really do like this album. I was happy to pick this up. Sounds good. You know, some tapes, they just sound crappy. I don't know. I feel like there's a couple different variants. I don't know enough about cassettes. Trying to get into that a little bit more. Brian Ferry, Bright Strip Bear, very, very good. It was made when Roxy Music was on a hiatus. I think it was made after he had broken up with his girlfriend, who ended up marrying Mick Jagger, Jerry Hall. There's like 3 original Brian Ferry songs on here. The rest are covers, but Brian Ferry does covers so well. He really does sort of make them his own. But the opening track, Sign of the Times, is fantastic. Very good. I have this on vinyl as well, and the vinyl sounds better. It's a different thing, but yeah, it's good. I mean, it is good. Love Brian Ferry. I love Roxy Music. Love it. Then these are 2 that I was really happy to find. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, Crush. Great album, one of the best albums of the 80s. So good. I think it's like an ode to America by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. It's really good. So good. So strong. Every song is a banger. Then, OMD, Castle Maneuvers in the Dark, Sugar Tax, which is an album that was made when they broke up. And I think there's sort of some commentary on that. It's poppy nonetheless, but it is missing something. All right, on to the vinyl that I've got here. Some of these are Discogs, and then the other stuff is from the same record store that I predominantly shop at here in Reading. So the first one, this is this Roxy Music EP, the High Road EP. It was recorded during the Avalon Tour in 1982, and this is a great recording. I think it's a lot better than the Roxy Music Viva, the live record that they have. But 2 Roxy Music songs on the original, on the side 1, and then they do covers on side 2, Like a Hurricane, Neil Young, off of American Stars and Bars. It's such a good cover. It is mind-blowing. And then Jealous Guy, John Lennon's song. And yeah, it's so worth it for those two cover songs. They're really, really, really fantastic. Then I got Brian Ferry, Boys and Girls. This is a special cut. This is a Robert Ludwig master. So it's got him on the cover, and then the back cover is the original Boys and Girls. It sounds so good. I love it. I really like Bête Noire, Brian Ferry, but I think Boys and Girls is better. I mean, it is. There's a reason why it's popular. You know, it's beautiful. It's masterful. It's so good. What a great album. So going off of that, a couple days later, when I went into the store, I saw this record, American Stars and Bars, this Neil Young album. Minty, in such good shape, and you never see this record in a record store, and it's so good. Again, Like a Hurricane is off of this, but there's so many good songs on here. It's a great record. It's an undersung record in the Neil Young catalog for sure, and yeah, love the artwork. So cool. And then on the back, it's almost like a guided by voices thing on the back. I mean, obviously, maybe they nicked that from him. I don't know, but cover design was done by an actor. What is his name? Pretty famous guy, Dean Stockwell, who is a pretty famous actor. You might know him from various things. So Friendly with Neil Young, I guess. Then we're getting into some other stuff here. It's a QX2 pressing of Trans, Neil Young album. Kind of his ode to Kraftwerk, I would say, honestly, quite frankly. And yeah, it's got the brown translucent record. It's really cool, and it does sound good. I feel like those super vinyl QX stuff, they really do sound better. I don't think it's like, you know, a ploy to buy something or whatever. I really do think they sound good, you know, virgin vinyl, and I guess they're dyed or something, but they do sound good. This was a pickup. I went to a record store in Sacramento. I took my children to the zoo, and of course I stopped by a record store. I forget the name of the record store. It's a phenomenal record store. It's phenomenal. It's so good. It's incredible. I forget the name of it. I'll post it maybe in the comments or something, but it's a great record store. It is so clean and nice, and yeah, it's beautiful. But this is a David Sylvian single, Red Guitar. B-side is Forbidden Colors, and it's with Sakamoto. It's you know, the song from the movie, David Bowie movie, Sakamoto. It's so cool, so good. I had to pick this up. So great. Love David Sylvian, love Japan, love Sakamoto. This was a purchase I made kind of at random in the jazz section, Jazz Fusion. This is Kazumi Watanabe. It's called Kilowatt. This is another YX2 pressing, I'm assuming, or it's like a JVC super vinyl kind of thing. It's another sort of brown translucent thing. record, and it sounds so good, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, this album's kind of wild. Kazumi Watanabe's a Japanese jazz guitarist, really famous. It's not really my scene, but I do like jazz records here and there, and some jazz fusion, you know. Yeah, I was really glad I picked this up because it's such a clean pressing. It's like $5, and it sounds great, and it's fun. And I throw this on every once in a while. It's cool, good stuff. I'd like to get some more stuff by Kazumi. Moving on here, last two. This was a Discogs pickup. John Cale, Animal Justice. I love John Cale, one of my favorite artists. This is John Cale, I guess, being a punk artist. You know, this is the first EP he had. First track, Chicken Shit, and it's about the whole chicken with the head cut off incident. To be honest with you, it is not the best John Cale record, but I got it more to have it. I was intrigued by it. I read a little bit about it, and I saw it for a pretty good price. And it's like near mint. And so, yeah, go along with my John Cale collection here, you know. Finally, this came from the local record store. This is Bob Dylan, Saved, 1980. Santa Maria pressing. This was $8, $9, and it's again mint. No one, you know, realistically, no one wants these late 70s, early 80s born again Christian Bob Dylan albums. I mean, obviously people do, but not the, you know, everybody wants Nashville Skyline and you know, other records, you know. So I am more than happy, because I like Bob Dylan a lot. Every time I go to a record store, I check the Bob Dylan section, see what they got cooking, and yeah, I like Saved. I love it. I mean, it's Bob Dylan doing gospel stuff. It's so good, and the cover's so great. So yeah, and it sounds good. Santa Maria pressing is really nice. It sounds good. Yeah, so that is it. I plan on doing a video. I cleaned out my my parents' storage unit recently, and I found some stuff in there. It's worthy of a video. So I think that might be the next video I make. Thanks for watching. Take care.